actually works. And remember, this is wet. That was a big weed.
Dude does a pretty good job, man.
Dude. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. Today is a very exciting day because it's RYOBI Day. I call it RYOBI. It's, I guess, RYOBI.
I still call it RYOBI.
In the South, they call it RYOBI, right?
Yeah, I don't know the proper way to say it, but...
Yeah, so basically you guys are going to talk about their expanded lineup today. You know, available at the Home Depot, RYOBI is one of the most prominent brands out there, right? I mean, it's in everybody's face. Every time you go to an orange big box store, this is what's thrown at you. It's RYOBI. It's their home brand, okay? Really, it fits the niche really rather well.
They do a great job.
You know, homeowner, but it is to the, like, RYOBI is to Home Depot, as is Cobalt is to Lowe's, as is Masterforce is to Menards.
Yep.
Okay. But then they have their premium brands, right? So like Ego is not. It's actually Ego is kind of a Home Depot brand.
It used to be. I don't think it is anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like I think Ace has it now. And
Oh,
stuff
okay.
Like that,
but I mean,
so.
Ego. It didn't used to be a Home Depot brand.
No,
it just used to be exclusive to Home Depot. So, but this is their actual brand. They have their brains in it. They know what people want. They see what their customers. They say, "Hey, RYOBI, build this for us. Let's do it."
Exactly.
And this is what they've come out with. So this is the expanded line. The great thing about the expanded line is what?
Basically, you have one head, and all you're doing is getting different attachments for it, which is nice. So
Why though?
Well, it's not as much. You're not taking up as much room. It's not. It's going to save cost too because you don't need that head for every single thing, for every single tool, which is huge.
Virtual high five.
Woo! And guys, this is just a little bit of the RYOBI outdoor OPE stuff. We did a lawnmower that's part of it. One thing, they have the 40 volt and they also have the 18 volt, which is cool because if you're already in the 18 volt platform, because you have their tools, it's easy to expand in here for a lot less because you're not buying all the batteries and stuff like that. If you want to get in the 40 volt because you want more power, more runtime and all that, and you want the lawnmower, 40 volts the way to go too. So.
Right, and you guys, with the 18 volt, obviously you're getting less power there just because it is the 18 volt. The 18 volt did a good job. I mean, I'm not gonna say good job, but it did the job.
It did the job. So you got a smaller yard and you've already got those batteries, it's the way to go. And as you see, we actually took this, which was one of our favorite tools of it, and it actually ran the tiller.
Right.
Not as great as it did with the 40 volt, but it still ran it for like
to turn some mulch, some light dirt,
exactly.
It'll handle it, right? When you put, what we're really impressed with was the 40 volt power
Yes.
on that tiller, which was pretty, I mean,
Impressive.
crazy. Yeah, that's impressive. So yeah, the 20 volt line is not, it's not going to impress you, but it's going to get the job done. That's the best way I could explain that one to you. The attachments can go back and forth, right? So you can go into that 40 volt head. And honestly, for a homeowner, that 40 volt head makes more sense if you don't have either battery platform.
It does, because I like the fact of the lawnmower too. So now you're dealing with one battery platform, and that's what I like.
But the advantages of the 18 volt are hundreds of tools, and also you get to put they probably have power supplies where you can plug your USBs into it.
They've got,
run all that, which I don't think they have for the 40 volt yet. So all right, so they also have dedicated tools in the line. Like this is an 18 volt Whisper series. Eric, what'd you think of that?
I like how quiet it is.
Right.
Wasn't like thoroughly impressed by the power of it. It's gonna clean off your driveway from the grass or the leaves or stuff like that.
Here we go. I mean, dude, it blows air, right? I mean, I don't know how much air off the top of my head, but it's definitely one of the weakest blowers that we've ever tested in the 18 volt lineup. but it has a purpose, right? Sometimes you don't need that huge power. You just need that little bit just to dust things off or just move some, you know, use it as a broom.
No, and it's great. You got a deck, you want to, you know, it'll do that. It does the driver, it does all sorts of different things. It actually has foam insert in there, and I think that's one of the reasons that it's so quiet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, right.
It's quiet.
You take the tube off.
Really? I don't remember seeing that.
So, take that
Here,
off.
Paul.
Let's see. So there's foam in there. Now turn it on.
Oh, it's louder.
So, and I think that maybe be part of the dampening process
Let me see.
of it.
Wow, yeah. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's foam right there. Very crazy. That's cool. That's kind of cool. I mean, so they saw a market to make it quieter. They went with that. And they also have a 40-volt chainsaw, which we didn't use yet. But it just gives you an example of the line. So if you do get the expanded, you can get these one-off tools also. One thing I did like about the lineup is a lot of times you see they're either hard to get the connection going or the connection thing breaks,
Yes,
right?
yes.
On this, I really liked the connection because it was a ratcheting. Do you hear that? It literally ratchets. So, you know, you can determine the tightness of it. I mean, not that you would want it loose, but you tighten it until it stops, you know?
And I like, too, like you're saying, how easy it is to change the different attachments. Because it's the last thing you want to be doing is messing around with it. I hate, like, we've had some systems where it's like, I feel like it's more a hindrance. It's a pain to change, you know?
Right. This one, you guys, you just unratchet it, and there's a little push pin here. You push that pin, and it just pulls right off, right? And I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll B-roll it. But right here is 3 positions, so you can rotate either way. Also with the 40-volt, it does have an edger. I did like the edger. It did do a good job. The only thing I didn't like the edger is I felt like it was kind of off center in a weird way.
Yeah, because usually I feel like they're straight down.
Yeah.
But at the angle, it kind of
For
turns
some reason,
the wheel in a little bit.
maybe I just wasn't thinking straight, and there's a purpose to that. I don't know, you guys, if you got it, let me know. But I just felt, to me, it was like, because I couldn't see it turning any other way. You know, but either way, it did a job. It stayed on track. It didn't have too much power and go flying into the ground, doing damage. It got the job done.
Yeah, and it does have an adjustable wheel, so you can kind of adjust the angle a little bit.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think of this attachment stuff? You know, what do they call it? Expand it.
Yeah.
Because I know some call it like Versa something.
I gotta be honest, for me, all this kind of like interchangeable stuff a while ago, I didn't like. It was kind of like lawnmowers, cordless lawnmowers when they came out. I thought it was more... It was cool, but they never really worked well. Now I'm starting to see more companies like this come out with this, where it's actually working like a truly tiller, a true, you know, weed whip, all that. So I'm starting to see more use. So I like that.
And I've never seen any problems with them. I've never broken any or anything like that. The only problem I did see on an Echo that I had is right here, the shaft on the broom slides out now for some reason, and it's covered in grease. So it's like, why does it do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I don't know if it's supposed to. I don't feel like it did when it was new. But check it out, you guys. One last thing I wanted to mention is it comes with these caps with a hook, a loop. So you can hook them, you know, all your accessories on the wall.
Which is nice.
Yeah, like you were saying, is like that's the advantage of the system is to get it up out of the way. Because like right now, like in the winter, I'm kicking over pressure washers in my garage, lawnmowers, you know. Like right now, I'm kicking over snowblowers. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get all these snowblowers up to the top. So it makes sense for the homeowner. It does. So, and you can expand as you go. You know, you just start out with, you know what they need though? Wouldn't it be cool to have just like a mini mower? I mean, what about those people that live on those super small lots that their grass is this big? Why not put a mini mower on it?
Yeah, right, because you're probably using a weed whip to get that spot. And there's a lot of places that, you know, New York, Chicago, LA, that's got small lots like that.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, you guys. Check it out. Comment below. Let us know what you guys think. Hit subscribe, and don't forget to follow us.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.